Guys, we fucking made it.
We did.
It's 100 episode. What's
It's
going
100.
on? That's it.
100.
That is a milestone.
It is. Imagine, like, think about how many hours we've spent planning and filming episodes.
Man.
Yeah.
That is mental.
Christ.
Yeah, it's good.
It's a good feeling. Good.
That probably puts us in like the top. I'd say it has to be single digit percentage of podcasts to actually get to 100 episodes.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I wonder if there is a
stat.
Yeah, stat up. Stats.
How many podcasts make it to 100 episodes? Only 10%.
Jesus, we're in the top 10% of podcasts.
That's it.
Oh dear. I think if you get over 1,000 downloads, this is just for audio, but 1,000 downloads in the first week, you're in the top like 5% of podcasts, something like that.
Oh, really?
In the world, which is something we pretty regularly hit. So
yeah, we consistently hit 1,000, don't we?
Top 5%, boys. We've gone up 5%.
We've gone global.
Good sentence.
There you go. That's it.
But yeah, welcome everyone to the 100th episode. We're going to be talking about some favourite parts, favourite moments from APMA. We've got some viewers who have sent in videos and one audio clip of their favourite moments, and we'll get our favourite moments. I've downloaded a assortment of episodes and then cut like little clips out of them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hey, Jordan, you mentioned that you wanted to look at the first episode.
I wanted to look at the first 10 minutes of the pilot.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, because I just thought, just to see the differences of the fucking.
All I remember from that first episode, all I remember is that one, I think me, Dan, and Jimmy had only really seen each other a week beforehand. We filmed that for about an hour or so.
Yeah.
And two, we went straight in on Prince Andrew.
Yeah.
Straight in.
Being an aunt, yeah.
That's it.
We did. No, it set the tone.
It did. Yeah. It early doors, let them know you're there, just sort of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I have got the pilot on the ready to click on the stream. So if you want to watch like the first, I've been a bit lazy with this one. I literally just have to cut the first 10 minutes of it, including the I don't know if I included the original intro in there, but if I did, enjoy it. If I didn't, unlucky. But yeah, we'll watch that. I'll pause it as well because we can pause it on the stream and just talk about certain things. So,
going all Bill Gates.
I know.
Is going to court and they're investigating her emails for paedophilia.
Just stick it on your dick, mate.
Aliens, conspiracies, Prince Andrew being a nonce, all that good stuff.
I don't know why I said this, but I was like, can you just like take it up the top and just leave a little bit longer on that? And she was like, yeah. And she went down the middle, yeah. Just all like pure skinhead.
I think, Jimmy, didn't you pitch the idea of doing a budget challenge?
I just thought, £100 and just go out.
Oh yeah, the chairs.
Completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
Just completely vacated my mind.
Yeah.
Which, ironically, Jimmy actually never showed up on the.
We never saw his stool.
Yeah. He bought a stool and then just never sat on it again.
Have you got it?
Wait.
Hang on, surely not. Are we about to see Jimmy's stool finally on episode 100? Oh, you got yours.
Oh, his old chair.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
It's a bit low.
Nice.
It's bit of nostalgia creeping in. Bit low though.
I don't know about your chair. Your chair seems similar to mine, just without the camo and the RGBs. But it was probably one of the most uncomfortable chairs I've ever sat on in my life.
Yeah, mine's. I don't know if it's a gaming chair, but it's very low and sluggish. Not good for your posture.
No.
Whereas mine was genuinely a chair that brand new was over £1,000 apparently. That's how he sold it to me.
So I remember chucking that on a skip. It was so heavy. Took all my might.
That's it.
So nice little tip backs on the side of it as well, weren't there? Well,
I don't know how. Yeah. I hope it was Tipex. I also don't like the first thing that hits me listening to this is the audio.
The sound,
Yeah, it's so funny. I can't remember how many episodes we filmed. I think it was like 4 or 5.
3, 4, 5.
Without. I think I don't know. Did we just do the pilot on the first, or did we do 3 episodes?
I thought we filmed more than the one the first time we went, but I might be wrong.
Yeah, I feel like we did 2, and then we did another 2 with the
and
no
then we
sound,
got
and then we got the the sound sorted
It's
out.
so weird how like a smattering of foam makes to the noise in there.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah,
it's weird.
The studio looks good though.
It does. It looks
yeah.
great.
I really like the look of this studio. I like the camo effects. I like the ammo boxes and the bazooka round where it was at the top.
Yeah. What's funny now is that space there is just air.
Yeah, because it's in the
There's a whole lot of smoke and it's just empty air. All that space there now at this very moment in time is just empty air.
Just floating in the
floating
top of a
the
hangar.
factory.
Yeah. How weird, man.
It's weird, isn't it? It's bizarre.
Fucking hell.
It was a good time.
It was. Hit play. It was. Here we go. What we got?
Hit the phone play. Let's go.
Bring them back to the studio and we'll let the viewers and the listeners decide.
Guys, welcome to the allegedly, possibly, maybe podcast. This is a podcast that was set up through Hobo Jack. We've got 4 co-hosts that you're going to meet very shortly. If you don't know who I am, my name's Jordan. Also go by Doody or Doody Rhino on YouTube. And I tend to just make videos about true crime, the paranormal, aliens, conspiracies, Prince Andrew being a nonce, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. So that's me in a nutshell. We've got Lozzie here, Jimmy, and Dan, and we'll go in that order, I think. Yeah, so Lozzie, let the audience know who you are, what you're about, please.
Well, my name's Lozzie, as you've just said. So cheers for that. That gave me one less thing to talk about.
I do apologise.
I do videos on YouTube, much like Jordan, but different kind of videos. Like based on like music, comedy, that sort of thing. And I've also been involved in quite a few of your videos.
Yes, so we were at one point actually a duo.
We were.
Pretty much.
You're back together now, though.
And now we're back.
Yeah, is it? You
were. We're reunited.
Reciprocated.
Yeah. They do say, what is it in life? If you love something, let it go. And if it comes back to you, it comes back to you. And here we are.
Perfect.
Jimmy, what are you about, mate?
Me? Well, like I say, me and Dan, we're also a duo, mate.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Proper duo.
Jimmy in this episode, Jimmy was constantly like talking away from the microphone.
Oh right, I tend to do that.
Yeah,
hang on, what's that?
Dan brothers, we run Hobo Jack Clothing. We don't run it, we own it. Pretty much our life t-shirts, and we are the t-shirt kids.
Pretty much, yeah. Been printing a while, haven't we?
Yeah. Obviously, we've met you.
Were you nervous, Dan?
I think I was. Yeah, I don't remember. I think. Do you know what it is? Like I don't mind chatting away, but like I hate more than anything like introductions.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't like. I don't mind someone asking me something, but when someone asks you, you know, tell me about yourself. Like, for some reason, it gets me somewhere inside, and yeah, I don't know what happens with that. But yeah, to be fair, I haven't watched this back in time, and that little section there, I do look very nervous. Not gonna lie.
Well, that's that. But part of the reason why I wanted to put this on was sort of like just to show like how far we've come. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's good actually. Yeah. I like that. I'm not sure I've come very far.
Oh dear.
Oh man.
I remember being a bit nervous as well, because like I said, I'd known Jordan for years, and going from like speaking to Jordan, who I've known for years, and then speaking to you and Jimmy whilst it's being filmed for the first time that was pretty nerve-wracking. But I feel like we did.
And it is harder than just having a conversation.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
it's not just having a conversation because it's being filmed. There's a purpose to it, but also, you know, you can have natural breaks in a conversation. You know, you can stop and have a cup of tea, or you can fucking, you know, go on your phone and then come back to a conversation. Whereas within a podcast, you kind of have to just keep it going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was conscious of being filmed and like the environment, whereas like a couple into it, I just forgot. And now it's like it's only when I watch it back, I'm like, oh yeah, but you know, there's people watching or listening. I kind of just feel like we're, you know, a couple of mates down the pub having a chat.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like that is where APMA's strength lies, really, because we get a lot of comments saying that, you know, that it feels like that, which is awesome. Yeah, let's just finish off the introductions. I just want to see how they went. I remember. I remember in the early episodes, I'd ask like, "How's your week been?" And then I remember them just getting a little bit like awkward and stretched, or, you know, or like not, you know. So I started like just not doing that anymore.
I think the big problem was that because at some point we were filming like 3 or 4 episodes a week, and you're asking us an hour after you just asked us. It was like, well, it's no different for the other 4 times I told you, mate. So I'm trying to figure out.
That's such a good point. Yeah. How's your week?
Yeah.
The same as it was an hour ago.
Especially as you're trying to give the illusion that it's been a week.
The illusion.
You're going to overplay it. As it was a week later than last week, I've done a lot of stuff in that time. I've ate a meal.
Oh dear.
Let's see what Jimmy says.
Always wanted to have our own podcast.
Yeah.
And I met you boys. The opportunities come up.
That's it.
The studio is built.
I know. It took some time, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
And it looks brilliant.
Allegedly.
We're gonna get to that. Eagle-eyed viewers will notice that there is a word spelt wrong in here, but we will get to that for sure. But yeah, Dan, what are you about, mate?
Pretty much, James has covered it. I hate these things when you have to.
I know.
At least you address it, though.
Yeah.
That's the best thing to do. It's just fucking, just address it.
No fucking about.
I was being authentic when I said I didn't like them.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I'm noticing though. I'm telling that the fucking 250 quid I spent on teeth whitening was well spent. Fucking hell, the difference.
Actions,
I'm
like
Dan.
tea too much.
Hobo Dan Explorer.
That's it. Plug
Instagram.
already.
You can change that now.
Yeah.
No fucking about.
Tomorrow, mate.
What was it now, Dan?
It is Explorer Dan.
Nice.
That's it, yeah. I knew it was similar, but I just couldn't remember exactly what it was. There you go. Another shout out.
I think those followers. Hobo Jack and t-shirts is pretty much mine and Jimmy's life.
We're pretty much the same person, but there's just a 10 years difference.
10-year age gap. Yeah.
It's annoying when we meet people and they ask who's the oldest and who's the youngest.
You say annoying.
He loves it. Dan loves it.
Oh,
I felt like age 10 years.
Brilliant. Yeah, so like I say, you guys brought us all together to start a podcast. And the discussion was, you know, what we're going to do with it. And I said, I do actually have a concept for a podcast, allegedly, possibly, maybe, which is part of my brand. Basically, I just say unprecedented shit in my videos and then hope that allegedly, possibly, maybe covers me should there be a lawsuit. Yeah. And so we thought we'd kind of base an entire podcast around that. But the beauty of allegedly, possibly, maybe is that it's just open to any kind of discussion, any kind of topic. You know, obviously, if you're a follower of me, you'll probably be expecting conspiracies and stuff, which, of course, we'll throw into the mix from time to time. But ultimately, I think the attitude that I kind of want to portray on this podcast personally is just, in the nicest way possible, it's just 4 guys chatting shit for a bit. Is basically, I think, what we're going to go for.
That is the entirety of the whole thing.
Yeah, that is the concept. So, but also, we want you guys to be involved.
as much as you guys want to be involved, pretty much. I mean, I would love to have a call-in segment where
That would be
literally
great.
Oh, yeah.
We never done
the
that
audience.
once.
Yeah, we did.
We only ever done that once.
did we
Oh,
do
but
it
no,
again,
we're
wasn't
doing
it?
it again today, to be honest. So we
Yeah.
brought it back
Technically,
99 episodes later. We're
That's
sticking
We got
to
there.
it.
Let's
Yeah.
say 98 in between. It's fine. It's not a massive amount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did do it. We did it a couple of times in the VIP pods, did we
Oh,
not?
VIP, yeah. Some of them
Yeah.
VIP pods when we had like the game show and that was fucking well good.
I'll never forget when I think we were trying to get them to guess the word that we were trying to associate,
Yeah.
and then
yeah.
Dan just said "I" for robot.
Robot.
That's
savage.
I think I just completely lost it.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
Talking of phone-ins or phone outs, when you phone the hotel in America.
Oh,
that-
yeah, in
yeah.
America.
Quality, mate. That was so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. That
Oh,
was
that was-
fucking awesome. And then we went on the phone and I was like, so you got any ghost stories? She was like, no. No, I don't really believe it. Is that what you work in those haunted
Yeah.
hotel in America? Well, I can put you through to another guy that does. Okay, lovely. Cheers.
You did, didn't you? Yeah. Did we chat to?
Yeah.
Did we chat?
No,
Yeah,
it
that
went
was
through
good.
the answer phone.
Oh yeah, damn it, yeah.
But it was funny. It was, and she told us some stories that other people had seen or had told
yeah.
her. But yeah, no, fucking brilliant. Just quickly, because we've got Evil Pixie 1980 in the chat, which of course was a guest on the podcast. So congratulations on 100 episodes, APMA. It was an honor to be a guest on your podcast. Thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate it. Question for you. Did any of you try the spells I suggested? Again, huge congrats, and here's to 100 more. I did. I wrote a name on a piece of paper, froze it, and put it in the freezer.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long ago did you do it?
Shortly after the episode.
Okay.
Shortly after the episode. Yeah.
Did
Yeah, just kind of forgot about it. It was awesome. Like, it's supposed to dispel any like ill will and negativity, isn't it? So I was just like, there we go. So what about you guys? Did you guys do anything?
Yeah, my freezer's full. I can't get any food in it. No, just full of little bits of paper.
Yeah.
That Karen down at the Tesco's winding me up.
That's it.
She was
Straight
on there. She's straight in the freezer.
Yeah.
She's missing. Apparently, she disappeared. Don't know where.
That's it.
Yeah, I didn't do it. I completely forgot about it, to be honest. But I might give a cheeky little bit of paper in the fucking freezer today. Fuck it.
That's
yeah.
it.
What was the other one? There was there's the freezer and there's something else that she said.
I can't even remember the freezer one really.
That you mix something up. Quite a common. Yeah, I remember thinking I would do that and I didn't, and now I want to do it.
Was it like making a special type of tea and then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was something to do with like something tea.
Yeah.
Oh,
but there's a lot of just. It sounded like a lot of like meditation-esque things and stuff as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that. That
was a good episode. Yeah, if anyone hasn't listened to it, they should, because it was it's quite eye-opening.
Yeah.
A great guest.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Right, shall we pull away from the first episode? I just wanted to see that intro. But yeah, good times.
Yeah, that's good times indeed.
It is good watching stuff back.
It's weird watching it back though, considering how much time.
What was that? October 2020.
Yeah, so just over 2 years
I think
ago.
that might have been like little bit before that, September time. We filmed them in September and then started releasing them in October.
It's so weird because it's gone so quick, but it feels like almost a lifetime ago.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
Yeah.
It's I'd say a lot of hours and pods since.
Yeah, definitely. Like a lot of the time for us, like it was pretty much 12 hours door to door.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, big days.
But it was all worth it. I really enjoyed it.
I think what's good about a podcast or a process of filming that weekly is that 2 years can go by and you can't really remember much what you've done, maybe like a holiday or whatever. But like having this and go back, and you're like, oh, you can. Like it's gone so quick, you can see all that stuff that you've done, and then you go back to it, and it's amazing how much shit you forget.
Absolutely. They're like full. Not to say they're forgettable, but there are full episodes I didn't even remember doing.
100%, yeah. Even little bits within it, and you're like, oh man, and it clicks a memory. And I mean, it's amazing that humans we can fucking talk for that long.
Yeah. I'll never forget. Really random, but me and Lottie used to do the web show, which was a live, like music festival show thing, and we did a meet and greet, first one we ever did in 2017, and I felt so bad because this lad, so excited, he was like, "Oh mate, that joke, that thing you said, da 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 da," and then expected me to like finish it, and I couldn't remember saying it.
Yeah.
But I could see how much it meant to this kid, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" I was like, "Mate, I'm so sorry. I don't actually. I'll say so many things. I don't remember saying it." It was like, "Oh," I was like, "Fuck." But there'll be shit that we've said not to fuck, you know. And that's also why, like, sometimes maybe we can retread things on a podcast because you just say so much.
Yeah.
Realize you've already said it.
Yeah. Like over 100 hours of stories.
Yeah.
What
is
is
our
great.
longest? Is it 2? Have we done a 2 hour?
We have.
I think we have done a 2 hour.
Yeah. Sure, we done a 2 hour one.
Fucking mad. But yeah, what we got next, Loz?
Well, what I'll do, I think we'll play one of the viewers'
moments. These are exciting. I'm looking forward to these.
It's basically they're telling us what their favorite moment is, and I've got a clip to link to that.
Wow, look at that! It's not just.
You know what I mean? I've got their clip, and I've got my clip.
Nice.
So this is Jack Mason. Thank you for sending in your favorite parts, and I'll play. He's just for reference. He does say he's on the toilet when he does this, so you don't see anything, but he is on the toilet.
Alright, boys. I am currently in Cyprus, sat on the toilet, but I have just seen the Instagram post about the video, so here it is. My favourite moment of the podcast has got to be. I think it's got to follow the fish.
Oh, nice!
I mean, there's nothing better than follow the fish. Finland isn't a real place, mate. I'm telling you now. But 100 episodes, wow. Keep it up, boys. Love it. Every single time you upload, every car journey to college, it's on. There and back. Listen to the rest when I get home. Cheers, boys.
Nice, legend. Thank you, mate. That's awesome. I love putting faces to, like, you see the comments and stuff, you see the names in the comments and everything, and then it can be a little bit like there's like a separation.
Yeah.
But then when you see like an actual human being referencing what we've done, it's just sick.
Yeah. That's
even if he's having a shit in Cyprus.
Yeah, it makes it real, doesn't it?
Yeah,
makes it actually real because like you see views and you see like comments, but when it actually someone they physically talk about it, you're like, oh yeah, like that's mad. Like someone is sitting there taking out their own time, like to listen to us, which is fucking amazing.
It actually is because when you think like, oh, this video has just got another view. It's actually got another human being, like you say, a human being sat there listening to it, or doing a podcast. You can kind of do stuff, whilst listening. But yeah, it's just crazy. It's sick.
And the fact that I've read comments and stuff before, and like that people have, something's coming out, and I look forward to hearing it, and that's mad. Like they look forward to us three. Four in the past, just like sitting down and chatting, which is like, like when you look forward to, I've looked forward to watching someone on YouTube, whatever. And it's like, that's a massive privilege that someone can say that. So
absolutely.
Thank
you. Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks for giving that to us, and thanks for listening. I'm glad you enjoy it. I think the big thing for me about podcasts when I listen to them is I always want to try and save them for a time where I'm doing something like driving, or maybe just trying to relax in the evening or whatever. Because you kind of pay attention, but also not paying 100% attention all the time. And I think that's a good thing about the podcast. You can dip in and out, which is part of the appeal, I guess, for people to put them on in car journeys and that sort of stuff, flights, wherever it may be. But yeah, I'm glad people enjoy it and people use it for journeys and that. But what I'll do, I'll link it, because he mentioned the Finland clip, which I've got here. So
legend. Like that, Lars.
2 facts about Finland.
Look at my hair.
No. Idager Johnson, was he from Finland?
Fat and Perky. Norwich striker is Finnish.
All right, well.
Yeah.
Or is he?
Or is he? Because, Ben, you got any facts?
I think
shook his head.
I did meet someone from Finland once.
You see, you've been lied to.
Beatboxer.
And that's
Well, they're
because
just Swedish by proxy.
Finland doesn't exist.
They did.
Yeah. Oh my word!
That is the conspiracy I brought today.
Jeez.
And I've got some facts to back it up. Some. The first like big thing about this conspiracy is there was a kind of like a meeting of like Japan and Russia who wanted to use the waters or fish the waters around Finland,
right?
And basically split the spoils of the fish. I will just say in this that, Jordan, you say something very apt, which obviously this was filmed before a certain event happened.
Right.
And obviously you mentioned something about Russia and land, and then, you know, what happens?
No.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'm ahead of the curve every time. Did I predict the fucking Russian? No, let's have a look.
Well, yeah, just have a look. I don't know if you necessarily pointed out Ukraine, but you did say something about some land being taken over each country, and they'd use the fact that Finland's top, like, most famous company or corporation is Nokia.
Is it?
Right. It is.
So they used to dominate back in the early
Back in the day, I didn't know a person who had a mobile phone and it wasn't a Nokia. Do you know what I mean? Not so great today, but they still exist. Nokia was a kind of like a facade for Japan to ship fish via. Don't laugh. This is real, right? Via the railway that was built for Russia, so you could ship like fish under the guise of Nokia.
So wait,
products.
So just for clarity, is Finland a landmass or is it a body of water? Is this where they're fishing, or is it a piece of land where they can?
It's where
transverse.
So
fish.
basically, the conspiracy is that Finland, if you're saying, "Oh, I'm in Finland," no, you're either in a part of Sweden, which is obviously next to Finland, allegedly, or
this pissed a lot of Finnish
Russia.
people off, by the way.
Yeah, it did. I mean, there was
a lot of comments from Finnish people being like, "This isn't even funny." I was like, "Whoa, sorry."
Well,
joke.
There's definitely a moment in this where the joke is laid bare. I can think because kind of Ben backed something up that I said, and I'm like, "Oh, is it really? Oh, okay." That's like where the joke is laid bare. But obviously, there's a few Finnish people, well, Swedish or Russian people that don't agree with that.
Yeah, it always shocks me how big Russia stretches.
Russia's fucking massive.
You're telling me Helsinki doesn't exist?
I'm telling you.
Right, okay.
Helsinki
I'm with you now.
Is a place not in Finland.
So there's just trains full of fish.
Full of fish underneath the guise of Nokia products, which Japan is the top, I don't know if they're anymore, but they were the top importer of Nokia products, and literally no one owns a Nokia phone in Japan.
Do you know what? As well?
Okay.
No, thinking about it, those first Nokia boxes were big. So you could fit a couple of fish in
you know
there.
what I mean? The charger used to be the size of this fucking table.
What's the main fish?
I don't know. Also,
that's it. Now phones have got so small.
Yeah, they can't
against it. Yeah,
that's it. So
and Nokia has disintegrated as a company.
That's it.
Oh my goodness.
Also, this one's a bit of a stretch, but I'll give it a bit of weight. What have fish got on them? Fins. Finland. Are we making the connection?
The land of.
Are you ignoring the facts?
Wait. That's the English for Finn.
It is.
You're talking about a Japanese and a Russian.
Yeah, well, they just call it Finland. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, so
Fins on it.
see,
From
my
Finland.
geography's not great. Isn't Finland an island? Or no?
No.
No.
Oh.
No, it's landlocked.
Is it actually?
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, that's actually where I didn't see. I thought Finland was like Iceland. I thought it was like a.
Oh, right, yeah.
No.
As I said, it's part of Sweden or Russia.
I'm surprised
No.
Russia haven't like gobbled it up.
Oh, no, they love it, don't they? They love taking
This is
a bit
it.
of land here and there.
It's quite big.
Love
Hey,
taking
what?
a bit of landmass, don't they? The Russians. There you go. It was predicted.
Oh, it's not funny. People are dying, but fucking hell.
That's it.
No.
They chose, they put their resources into the bottom end instead of the right end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go. It just proves we
I
are.
mean, I was in
news.
full transparency. I was thinking Crimea, but but it works.
Well, they went for a bigger piece of land.
That's it.
Yeah. Oh dear. Russia.
Perhaps because it doesn't exist, they can't take it.
There you go.
There you go.
That's it.
That's
Can't
it.
take something that doesn't exist.
It all
Actually, isn't it Finland?
It's bigger than England.
It is.
It's in the shape of a fish.
Where's
as well.
yeah, but hang on.
got the-
Geographically, where the fuck?
If you turn it sideways, it's a fucking it's an odd shaped fish.
So Japanese. Oh, okay, it's Japanese for Finland is Finrando. So I'd imagine.
Sounds like a football.
I'd imagine I'd imagine
Top striker.
I'd imagine Rando is Japanese for land. So therefore, Finn is Finn in Japanese. So yeah, there we go. The plot thickens.
There you go. See, look.
Oh,
That's what I like, though. That's what I like. We didn't just take the conspiracy and be like, look at this. We added to it. We added credibility and weight to that conspiracy.
gave some nuance to it.
Yeah, exactly. That's fucking brilliant. That is a brilliant moment. Wow.
I like it when and there's still a few episodes that I haven't watched back because obviously when you film them, you're kind of there. But especially like in the early days as well, there's quite a few that I want to watch back because there's editing bits in there that I've never seen.
Yeah.
And it's like even that I did watch that one back and I remember seeing it, but the Finland turning into the fish.
Yeah.
It's just quite funny seeing those little gems.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's like when we did the zombie one and Jimmy was talking about how he'd get a bike and like go all stealth at night. And I'm pretty sure
there was a little
Ben edit. Yeah.
It did, yeah, the little guy on a bike. Yeah, that was quality.
Yeah. So there is some gems, definitely.
What would be amazing, I mean, it'd take ages to do, but it would be cool to have just one video of all the little edited bits all streamed together.
That would be sick.
Quite a good reel.
Yeah.
That would.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
That was a good episode, but probably one of my favourite sort of clips to watch back was the Finland one, just because everyone added stuff to it, and
it was
the situation.
Yeah.
Obviously, Jordan predicting the Ukraine conflict was pretty good. That's it. But yeah, that's quite a few people said that one as like one of their highlights. So
nice.
Again, thanks for watching, and I'm glad you enjoyed it because we enjoyed making it. I enjoyed talking about how Finland doesn't exist. So
there you go.
Wasn't a little song made down on another episode about the fish?
I don't know.
Did you make a Finland?
I think
it was something else, but it's very close.
I think Ben might have put like little extracts from.
No, it's find the fish.
Find the fish. Yeah.
Follow the fish. That's it.
Follow the fish. Follow the fish. Yeah. From that. Yeah.
I know. Ben did some editing stuff with that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure on the Clips channel, I literally clipped that song up.
Yeah,
but I don't know if it was copyright or not.
Oof.
But no, it's on there if you want to go. I'm pretty sure it's. But yeah.
Right. Well, let's take another submission from the APMA crew. Jake Stevenson has sent us in this.
Nice.
Hey boys, up the APMA.
Nice.
Representing with the merch up in Newcastle, sunny Newcastle today for once. Congratulations on 100 episodes. Loved absolutely every single one of them. Trying to think of my favourite moment. There is absolutely plenty to think from. The Would I Lie to You episodes are hilarious. Conspiracy theories, brilliant. I think my personal favourite is the Jobs episode, or actually the Australian stories from Jimmy and Dan. Fantastic. Love them episodes. Hilarious. Followed closely by the Jobs episode. Brilliant stories in there. And up the APMA. Yes, 100 more.
Hey, nice. Thank you, dude.
Legend. What an absolute legend.
Quite a lot of love for the Australia, the travelling one in general, really. The Jobs as well.
The Jobs.
And a couple of parts to that, I think.
Another
person mentions the Jobs one. I'm going to put up a clip from, I think it's the Australian episode. I think it is, just because Jimmy is talking about travelling out there. So I'm going to put in that. And I just think this is just like the vision of Jimmy doing this is just brilliant.
Never even like done any track like Dan. You'd always sort of travelled around.
Yeah, I've done a lot of contracts.
I've never travelled in my life, so like I was worrying. So basically, like Dan stayed in like Thailand for like 8 weeks or whatever before. I had like an hour stop off in Hong Kong, and then I was straight back on the flight.
Yeah,
and I was like, well, if I'm going to Hong Kong and I get to the airport and I've got literally 1 hour, in my head I was like, I thought everything was going to be in like fucking Hong Kong writing, and I'm like, I'm not going to know where I'm going.
Yeah.
So like, I phoned up the airport before, and I was like, look, I'm only young. Like, can someone meet me and fucking like show me to my next like flight?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I've only got an hour, so if I miss it, I'm fucked. I can't.
Yeah.
And again, I was like so young, and I didn't, I wasn't like fucking streetwise, or I'd never travelled.
Yeah.
And then like, so I got to Hong Kong, and it's weird. Like they were like, someone's going to come and meet you, and then take you to the next flight. So like, I'm there, and there's this elderly lady who's in like a wheelchair, so she can't get from A to B either.
Yeah.
I remember this
so
story
like
now.
they was going to come push her, and I'll just go along.
Tag along, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, literally, we get there, and like no one's coming along, and it's just like me and this elderly lady.
Oh god.
And I'm like, she's going to the same place as me. She's like, oh, we've only got an hour, and I'm like, yeah, it's right, they'll be here.
Yeah.
And then it's like, fucking, I don't know, another 20 minutes goes. It's like, fucking hell, we've got like half an hour to get on this flight.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, and I'm like, I can't just ditch this old lady.
No, yeah.
So like,
imagine if we did.
I was like, fuck it. I was like, me and you are gonna have to go do it alone, love. Like, we're gonna have to try and find the next flight.
Yeah.
So literally, I'm like running in the middle of Hong Kong, going around this airport with this old lady who I don't even know, just pushing her around, like looking at all these gates and like, just
there you go, let her know.
this old lady. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I'm just cracking up in my head and I'm just busting this old lady around, and then like. We luckily get to the gate in time, and then like, because she's in the wheelchair, like they let us on first, and they think that I'm her grandson because I'm pushing her along. And then they're like, oh, you're the grandson, and I'm just like, yeah, just trying to get through so I can get on the plane first, and she's like kind of looking back at me, and I'm like. And then they obviously like see the passports are like different names or whatever.
Yeah.
But they get us on the flight, and then like. It was just so fun. I just remember being in this Hong Kong airport with this old lady.
Yeah.
And then like, it was just so random. Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Brilliant.
It's such a inconspicuous story, but it's just like the vision of Jimmy doing that.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, definitely.
Just running around an airport.
It was like, I remember that time, and I remember him telling me it was so young as well. It was like, it's a different. The kid doing that is a different Jimmy to the Jimmy we know now. Yeah, like he, hadn't really travelled or done anything, so it was hilarious.
Oh, dear. Jake Stevenson, who suggested that episode, is actually in the chat. He says, "Cheers for the love, boys up the APMA." Thank you so much.
Legend. Thank you, man.
Thanks for
It's quite emotional with like people, sending in clips and stuff, and like
repping the merch.
Yeah, no, it's wicked. Like again, putting a face to like the net, it just makes
it's so cool, isn't it?
Makes it so much more real. So thank you, man. That's really nice.
It's like Jordan said, it breaks down that barrier of like anonymity. You don't know who that person is. Now you can put a face to the name, and you feel I don't know, more of a connection. Yeah, it's really enjoyable just to see what people's favourite moments are. And like that one, which is one that I kind of forgotten, I didn't really remember until obviously I went searching for it.
Yeah.
That episode, that moment stood out to me because I was like, I totally forgot that even happened.
But also, if you've noticed, the first clip was from episode 21 and that clip was from episode 22, which we filmed back to back. So we filmed 2 back-to-back bangers, apparently.
That's it.
Oh, shit. A good day.
Yeah.
Good day.
Yeah.
Oh, good day indeed.
What's next?
Liam is the first person to send us a video of his favourite APMA moments. So thanks, Liam. He got the ball rolling with this. I'll pop that on the screen.
I've got some of my favourite moments from all of your podcasts and midweekers. So first of all, we've got Jordan's reaction to eating the hot chip.
Oh my
Then
God.
we've got Lozzie absolutely exposing Finland. There's also an underrated one in the Australia pod when Dan casually just admits to threatening to burn down a farm. Special mentions to the Eggy Bandits and Lozzie's haircut story, the number 2 all over. It's coming home, guys. Up the APMA.
Yeah.
Legend.
Legend. Thank you, mate.
Legend.
Thank you, Liam.
Oh,
He's a legend, Liam.
There was a lot in there.
There was.
That's fucking brilliant, man.
I've got the clip for the hot chip because of something that you wanted to watch as well.
I wanted to watch this as well.
Yeah, I mean, I've cut this up because the original clip was like 14 minutes, and it is just mainly people like just going, fuck, and it's like dead, like 30 seconds in between. So I've cut it up into like the best parts that I believe.
Yeah.
So it's rough watching some of it back. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh man, that's never felt
We are
pain
back
like it.
for the last part of this food special, the bit that we've all been looking forward to and all been dreading in equal measure. Now we did have 4 of these.
How we were gonna say, where the fuck that other one went? I don't know.
Yeah, was it ever found, Dan?
No.
It's just
Even when we
disappeared.
ripped down the studio, yeah, it's so weird. Just literally
weird.
evaporated up into the. The
it's
ether.
that hot. It's that hot.
So weird. We just never found that.
Fucking crazy. But that was. What did we have? So rather than sort of we had 3 that we broke up between 4 of us, and that was enough.
It was enough, yeah.
That was
probably
enough.
Probably good that we didn't have to want a full.
Yeah, the full chip.
I'm not joking. This was just pain. And pain that I don't think I'd ever experienced before. Because breathing was like excruciatingly painful. It was horrific. And I'm shit, as we discovered at the start of this episode, when we just had some flaming hot Watkins. I'm not that good with spice.
From when you were like at that watch it and you were like,
this ain't good.
So funny.
Absolutely fucked from that moment forward.
Yeah.
You just knew that it was like, well, I've pretty much reached the limit of where I'm comfortable with. Oh no, that's fucking worse. So this is not going to go well.
Not at all.
So, all right.
These chips, but we lost one somehow. So we have split 3 into 4, but there is still plenty. I've stacked mine up. We can't fuck about, man. Guys. I don't know if we're going to be able to talk or not. We're literally just going to all eat it at the same time and just try and portray how we're feeling. Are we ready, guys?
Yeah.
Are we looking forward to it? Okay. Oh my fucking god.
2, 1, go.
You're doing it in one go.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh
my god.
Straight away.
Oh my god.
Like I just put acid in my mouth.
Oh my fucking god. What the fuck? No, don't tell me this ain't fucking hot.
Sounds like it's the what's it?
Oh shit. That's pretty hot.
Fuck, that's hot.
I remember you going like beetroot.
Oh, I just swallowed it.
That's hot.
That's seriously hot. Yeah, go on in.
Oh, fuck.
I remember you drinking that milkshake, right? because I was in that much pain, you drinking that milkshake pissed me off.
I could fucking
how
tell.
dare you? Like, fucking, because I didn't have a milkshake or anything. I was like, how dare you extinguish this flame while I have to suffer?
It's funny because watching your actions there, John, like you don't know what to do with yourself, do you?
No, because the pain's just fucking bad, but it's coming from fucking everywhere. Oh, man. Look at that left arm. It's going limp.
I know.
Mate, there's a point where I genuinely think you're like having problems with your muscles because the way you're holding the microphone, you're holding it like through one of the center of your like fingers like that, and your other arm's like up here. And there's a moment in this towards the end where I pissed myself because it's like you went to a different realm and you weren't even in the room. I was talking to you, and you just weren't responding. The only reason I went for that milkshake is because you don't see it because of the way that's been cut. But Jimmy went for his first, so that's why I went. Oh, go on! Okay, I was like, I'm going to be the second one to take it. But it must be pointed out that we did all have the opportunity to get a milkshake from McDonald's, and you chose not.
Yeah,
to eat.
I don't think I had a milkshake.
Or did you just finish it beforehand? I can't remember.
I don't know. I think I got a Coke or something.
Yeah, I don't recall. I think I was drinking Dead Man's Fingers, and it just wasn't helping.
Yeah, in all honesty, the Dead Man's Fingers was better for it than the milkshake, in my opinion. But it might have just been because I drank the milkshake just afterwards. I don't know. But yeah,
I just know that face is like that's still. I'm at about 20%. There's a world of pain coming.
Oh,
yeah,
mate.
There's more pain coming. So funny.
Fucking hell!
You look like fully gone at one point.
Here we go.
My gums hurt, man. Ah.
Nice.
Ah. Oh man.
Oh, God.
It's pretty nasty.
Oh, the hiccup was bad,
I'm salivating like fuck. That's no joke. Oh, fuck me. Can we...
Oh, mate. Fuck. That is hot.
This is a journey. Listen, a little bit. Oh, breathing out hurts so much. I can't want to think.
Oh, fuck.
That was not a good idea.
This is not good at all.
Your nose running down.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I'm not enjoying this.
It's not good.
It's not going.
It's not
It doesn't go, does it? That's the thing.
It's like inescapable pain.
maintains.
It was
Inescapable pain.
Even like it lingered in the back of your throat, and when you tried to even like swallow some more drink, it just got worse.
Yeah, it's progressive. Like, imagine the hottest thing you've ever had, and then you get to that point, you're like, okay, and then it just keeps going more.
And I would say for a solid like 25 minutes as well.
Yeah,
like it just would not go away.
No, this weren't fun at all. It was funny, but it weren't fun.
No,
but I've had CS gas because you did it in the army event, and I've had that, and the chip was worse than that.
Fucking
really? Hell.
Chip was worse. Yeah,
the chip was
like,
what? Fuck.
At least with that, I mean, obviously with that, you breathe it in for a few seconds, and then you go out, and then it's probably like a minute or two, and it's over.
Yeah.
Whereas this I don't know if it's because you eat it and it's in there, like it just lasts so much longer.
And I remember the next day, it wasn't like, oh, he had a fiery arsehole. The next day, my stomach ache, man.
Yeah.
Fuck, I was in agony.
Yeah.
Just the pain was fucking horrendous.
It's
So it's like a 2-day fucking, tell you what.
Absolute bender on the toilet.
Cleanses you out.
Yeah.
I don't know how much milliliters of moisture are coming out of my face in this, but
your cheeks are super red.
Oh, mate. Jesus Christ.
Oh, God.
That's the laugh. Oh, man. I'm a mess, man.
The tears.
Oh, my tears burn.
Do you know what really makes this better? Dead Man Fingers rum. Jesus Christ. He's full on fucking gone.
Oh, mate.
It's just reference for anyone who listens to the audio version of this. You're going to be having a whale of a time with this clip. That was Jordan basically almost hurling into a bucket in the corner.
It's so funny. My daughter watched this, and she's fascinated by when people are sick for some reason. And so every time she come into the studio, like when they come, I'd take her up and like just show her around and that. And she's like, "Is this the bucket? Is that where Jordan was sick in the bucket? In this bucket?" And she's always like, "Mate, if she ever saw you, I guarantee her first reference would be." I was sick. Oh, you've been sick. She's just fascinated with people being sick for some reason.
That's so funny. Oh god!
But every time you saw that bucket, mate, she was like, "Is this the bucket?" Because we've got a few around the factory, we did, and she'd be like, "Is this the bucket Jordan was sick in?"
You got to mark it.
Oh dear. Yeah. You should have got her to send her the video.
Mate, I should have. Yeah, that'd be so funny. I will film that. I promise I will film that.
That's funny.
Show it up one week.
Oh,
mate, I'm loving this format as well, Lozzie. Brilliant.
Yeah.
It's all this.
Yeah, it's just easy to throw up, and it's good to it's easy to throw up for Jordan as well. It's good to look back at stuff. Like I look back at it myself, and I feel like I have the same sort of reactions of you guys, but it's good to do it as a group because then you riff on stuff.
Mate, I've laughed a lot on this so far.
Is it easing up at all for you guys?
I think I slightly.
I think I'm past the hill.
I think I'm
over the hill rather.
Pain, man. I'm not enjoying this.
Still going up the hill.
He's holding the microphone.
I wasn't right. Fuck.
It's so red, Dan.
This is
Ben. Tissue, please. I can't want that. Thanks, mate. This is so bad. That was stupid. Don't try this at home. Oh, you got yogurt? I'm alright, I'm good.
Do you want some yogurt?
God.
I don't even know if he knows I'm talking to him, to be honest.
Right, yeah.
It's just an echo chamber.
That's the hottest thing I've ever had.
Yeah. Without a doubt.
That's a good cleanse.
Yeah, it's a good cleanse.
I was in a bad place.
I'm in a fucking bad way.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. And that's you've cut that in your lot. So
the full clip was nearly like 15-20 minutes long, and that was cut also. Like there was some small cuts in that. So
pain, mate, pain.
Being like that for 20 minutes, I do not rate it at all.
Raw pain.
And obviously, clearly, the one who had it worse, it looked like was Jordan. So I don't know what levels he was hitting, but it looked pretty much.
I think I must just have shite tolerance, as we saw when I found that what's a hot.
Yeah,
like,
that was the marker for me. That was going to be in the back of my mind. I was like, "Well, you're good. You're done. You're done."
Yeah, that was that set the scene. That was funny.
Yeah, definitely. But that's a brilliant moment, though.
Yeah,
brilliant suffering for the pod. What's the next one, Loz?
Well, the next one I've got is one that I think this one's been mentioned so many times, that I just think it's got to be there, and it's the Mad Mike. So it's just brilliant. No matter which way you cut it, it's brilliant.
Yeah,
we'll get rid of them.
This killed me, man.
Going to get a little video. There's a guy called Mad Mike. Mm-hmm. Now, what I found in my research is that the people that do believe the Earth is flat, they're not always like the most sane.
They tend to have names like Mad Mike.
So Mad Mike, he builds homemade rockets to fly up into space, I guess, if he thinks it's space.
The ionosphere.
To prove that the Earth is flat. So, and we'll show a video now. These rockets are fast as fuck. Best boy. Look, let's get one up. This is one of my. I mean, this is one of Mike's. Yeah, throw it up, Ben. If you can. Can we show it? On it?
Yeah.
So this might be the
fair use.
Oh, look
I was
at
going
this.
to build
We're
it up,
watching
but
us.
this- I think this is the one where it's fatal,
Watch
so-
something.
Mike did die.
What?
Yeah.
He's on the rocket.
He's on the rocket. Is in there.
What?
That there. That's his parachutes.
Oh no!
So yeah.
You're trying to
See
hold
that
in the
there?
laugh as well.
Yeah, massively. See
just
that there? That's his parachute.
You just realised Jimmy's like, oh no! Like, he's going to fucking perish. Oh,
I knew I had to back away from the mic.
Like the parachute come off so quick. I mean, they did not do a good job of. That's the thing
No.
that you. That's
Yeah.
the thing that should be last to come off,
you
not
gotta
the
focus
first
that.
thing to
You
go.
gotta focus on that.
yeah. Can we
Oh,
make sure
man.
the parachute's secure, please?
Oh God!
It's
Oh,
just.
You can't even see it there. Yeah, it's just unless he's higher than it.
I think he's
Obviously, just
in like that
in that
plume of
dust
Yeah,
smoke.
behind the
Yeah.
smoke. Oh God.
It also pissed off to the right quite quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably not helped by us being launched out of a fucking flatbed truck, but we'll continue watching. Fucking hell.
That's his parachutes. He's done this many times. He did do this many times, and that's Mike.
Oh my god.
That's Mike.
That's Mike.
Flat Earther. That's
Christ, man.
rest in peace.
Oh my god.
Rest in peace. No, I feel sorry for Mike, but I don't.
I love how Dad brought it back now. It's like, I do feel sorry for Mike whilst we're like pissing ourselves.
Understand why he
Good.
didn't
Gun in it.
put a camera. Just use a camera.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Oh.
I love how the next video that come in was SpaceX rocket.
Yeah. Elon Musk.
This is guy did it properly.
But I like Mike. He gone up a lot of.
It's launched out of the back of a flatbed, for fuck's sake.
No, he made them. Homemade.
Fucking
But,
hell.
like he didn't learn from his mistakes. He'd done it a lot of times. The first time, I think he had a
Right, I'll
hard
compose
landing,
myself
and
now.
it was an ambulance. He almost died
That
the
was
first
a fucking
time.
hard landing.
It's
No, I haven't.
he's gone up
Look at
with
it.
so much force that that the parachute has decided to
Jordan's gone.
stay.
He went that fast at the back.
Even the parachute was scared of that rocket. Even the thing, right? You're a parachute, right? The one thing you can do is land safely, and even you as a parachute went fuck that. You're on your own. You're on your own, Mike.
Oh, sorry, Mike.
I think that bit was funnier than the actual event. It's just the way Jim referenced like the parachute being
A
thing.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh.
live. It's like I've had enough.
Yeah.
That's
Parachute being
so,
sentient.
yeah, that's
So fucking funny, man. Oh yeah, that I genuinely don't think I've laughed like that since.
No.
That's the hardest I've laughed in the last 2 years, without a fucking doubt. Like, oh my god, oh, that was just the whole thing from the start of you saying that that's his parachute, to then Jimmy just fucking. I think I felt like I'd settled myself, but I was still like on the edge, and then Jimmy just fucking 2-footed me off the edge, and I was just gone. Like, fucking,
Oh, dear.
that is a brilliant. I mean, to a point, that is such an amazing moment, but such like a oh dear, because like when I then got contacted by David, the flat earther. I thought there's a chance he could come on and be like, you fucking laughed at the death of Mad Mike.
Yeah.
There's now a missile inbound on you. Like, I don't know. But, it's just like fucking brilliant.
As tragic as it
brilliant
was
moment.
as well, it is a lesson to, just not mess around with certain
Rockets.
things. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's certain things that like you just don't need to do.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes rocket
fair
science is-
play to him for going above and beyond to try and prove his point.
He did go above. And he
Not
did
quite
go
beyond.
And he did go beyond.
But yeah, what a fucking
On the
brilliant
Earth's
moment
crust.
for the pod. Oh, dear. Ashton commented earlier. By the way, hello to everyone in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. And all of you, I'm reading all of your stuff in my peripheral, but Ashton reminded me of a moment. He said, massive congrats on 100 episodes, boys. Top quality pod. Never forget the moment you went to the effort of making a tea because of my email. Here's to 100 more up the avenue. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
We all made a perfect cup of tea. And I, if I do remember the comments correctly, I think mine was the
one.
Yeah, because I'll go for like a builder's tea, quite strong, no sugar, bosh. But I think didn't Jimmy use like a tablespoon or something?
Jim goes 2 spoons. Yeah,
Two spoons.
It's so bizarre.
Crazy.
It's got the
Ashton,
you get your little technique.
Yeah,
and then it generally doesn't change from when I don't know you learned about 11 or 12, don't you, for a cup of tea?
Yeah.
And you keep the same technique for the rest of your life.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah,
all I remember
that moment.
Yeah, all I remember.
Oh, you don't have.
I don't drink tea, so I just made what I thought would be aesthetically pleasing tea, but then I ruined that by grabbing the tea bag with my hand and squeezing it.
Right, amateur. Yeah. I feel like it's a bit of a dying trade. Like I've noticed that a few like younger lads and that when they work for us, they don't drink tea or coffee as much.
Yeah,
maybe coffee, but definitely not tea. I feel like tea's dipping,
dying out.
Back in the day, like your nan.
Oh yeah. Oh fucking hell yeah.
You could never go around a nan's house and not have a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Like, it was impossible.
Or as I like to call it, for my nanny Hopes, I love her to death, but it's milk in a tea bag. Like it's It's, I mean, I think this cream hoodie is about the right color.
Yeah, nans love a milky tea, don't they? They love a milky tea.
Yeah. But I thought I'd bring that up because that reminded me of that moment. I completely forgot, but it's awesome.
Oh, the problem is we've had so many moments that are just quality. There's no way we'll be able to remember them all.
No,
of course.
That's why we've needed everyone to remind us.
Yeah.
I'll play.
Most pods have something, don't they? They have
like
special in there within the hour.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll play the voice clip from Izzy. She talks about her favourite moments.
Hey guys, just wanted to say congrats on getting to episode 100. I love the podcast so much. Keep up the good work. My favourite episodes would be the Australian episode and both of the Jobs episodes. So I'd love a part 3 of those.
Oh. Do you have enough jobs, Dan, for a part 3?
Mate, I've definitely still got some more that have been fantastic. I've never really delved into my uni jobs. I think I had 19 jobs at uni. I had
19.
19 years. I've counted them. It's really bad. So like, I'll lay my granddad. One died before I was born, and one died when I was really young and stuff. So I never really had an affiliation with my granddad. But it's so bad. But I would use it in a job and be like, I'd start there, and then I'll be like, my granddad's passed away. And I've like a few week off. Because I needed the money to get paid. I mean, and I'm sure that I worked at the AA, and I'm sure I did it twice, which is really bad. At the same time.
You used the same story.
It's the same thing, yeah. No, it wasn't that. No, sorry, I used it once. No, that was right. Sorry, and I came back to work, and I was sitting down I had like a person who was sitting with me, and she was like, is everything okay? You okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine.
No.
Not very nice, but again, I didn't, I would have never said it about my nan. I love my nan to bits and she was alive, but my granddad's, one of them wasn't very nice anyway, so he's a bit of a mean guy.
Yeah.
So we've got plenty of ammunition for jobs.
But yeah, I've got 19 jobs at uni.
Excellent. We'll do that. That'd be sick. I think I've still got some things in the.
I could probably
up the sleeve.
Yeah,
definitely. But I've always noticed that there's been a lot of love for the Australia and the Jobs ones. Definitely, and they are incredible episodes. And also, I think they're possibly like relatable and also like, you know, especially like the jobs ones, obviously, but like the traveling one, I think if it's not relatable, it's like something that someone wants to do. You know, so I feel like that's why they were so well received.
I loved it in that pod.
But yeah, no, great. Thank you for your voice message.
Yeah, thank you. I'm going to put up just now a bit. It's not. No one requested this per se, but it's one of my favourite moments, and it's fairly recent. It's from a midweeker that we did.
Oh, I love
So this was the yogurt mail.
Oh yes.
See, I'm not a fan of yogurt, to be honest with you. Which instantly.
But what
I do like a yogurt. It's the only yogurt I like. A Milky Bar yogurt.
They're pretty good, to be fair.
They are
not the mousse.
Yeah,
mate. Whenever they're,
I rate that, Tash. By the way, just saying.
Thanks.
Yeah, mate. That rocks.
Yeah.
Bosh.
I'm a big fan, and I think I would have gone perfect with my protect the Second Amendment hat.
Yeah. It would have. Sometimes I go down to like 75p in Tesco and I just buy the tray.
Yeah.
They're just fucking right. Okay, so
So
you got to do it one at a time, okay? We had some people different tactics. I guess. Listen, who am I to dictate? We don't know if I'm the yogurt mail yet.
I say both open all the tabs.
Right, so open the tabs first.
Is that not part of the?
Yeah, I think we rip. Right, okay, you just got to do it. However you want to do it.
I feel like they've both got to be on the floor first.
Yeah, the first person to have both their empty yogurt packets on the floor. I'm talking bang, that's one. Bang, that's two. Obviously, we'll get a bit cleaner.
Does he just open that one?
Do they? Do they start on the floor? And
No.
So it's all about the lean down.
Start in the hand, I reckon.
Start in the hand, yeah.
I think this is why it's called.
I'm happy for it to be on my lap.
But we're all trying to out yogurt each other here.
What we need to do is fucking get angry.
You start bringing yogurts into the game and shit changes.
Yeah, don't fucking tell me how to fucking eat my yogurt, you can.
Just like this would solve the wars, wouldn't it? Like Putin.
Putin and Zelensky.
I think this is what started them.
Get your fucking yogurts out.
This is what started them.
Right, we'll go 3, 2, 1, go. Right, ready?
No.
Okay. Whew. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh shit!
Look at that, Lossie. What are you doing? It's good. It's up for the double.
That's it.
Jimmy pipped me there by a split second as he swallowed. The guy that doesn't like yogurt. So full of yogurt.
No, not suspicious at all. Just licking that bit of yogurt from his fucking
That's
lips.
amazing.
Oh dear.
So
I'm gonna.
I just want.
I hadn't.
You got to check, make sure that there are.
I hadn't.
There's more on the rug.
No, I got a bit excited.
Same, Ben.
Yeah.
They're good.
Listen though. I have.
That was intense. I got tears in my eyes.
I have
Yogurt mail.
Don't fucking tell me how much yogurt I've ate.
I hadn't swallowed.
Oh, so does that mean I won?
No, that's true. Yogurt.
I threw it on the floor, but the yogurt was still, and that's why
That's
I went.
very noble.
That's why I went.
That's very yogurt mail of you.
I know. Well, this is the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
A true yogurt mail
wouldn't come first. Oh, that was brilliant. That was.
It's just fucking. I don't know. Where did you even come up with that idea? Was it like? Did you just see it?
No. Well, I just heard about this yogurt mail thing, which obviously just sounds fucking ridiculous, and so I just thought like, well, it's yogurt, so let's just have a yogurt eating competition to see who is the yogurt mail.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was good. Oh my god!
Because Jim, I think Jimmy did say at the start. I can't remember if I clipped it up or not. But he said he doesn't like eating yogurts and he eats the Milky Bar ones. So maybe that put him at a disadvantage. Maybe he's not used to the groups or whatever they're called.
That's
it. Yeah, another great moment from midweekers.
Yeah.
There's like hundreds of moments that we could eventually talk about, but it's
we'll save
not
for
enough
episode
time.
200.
That's it. We'll save it for 200.
That's it.
Yeah. Any more like moments from either of you that you stand out that you've remembered or you've forgotten about before?
I mentioned it last week when we opened the Team Rocket packs. That was fucking awesome.
Oh yeah,
and just all the nostalgia stuff, really. The whole episode of that eating the hot chip one, because obviously we were eating stuff from around the world. That was really cool.
Yeah,
and also to realize how fucking terrible American snacks were, especially
Oh,
birthday cake
yeah.
flavor.
Birthday
What
cake can just jump off a
is
cliff.
that? Evil Pixie says, just out of interest, who got custody of the haunted doll from the old studio? I have it in here, but the reason I bring that up, both to answer your question, is also the fact that we got sent a doll, you know, a haunted doll. Just stuff like that is just really, really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, but like you say, there's just been so many. There's been so many, and
Mine-
obviously the camping.
Yeah, that's the same. Mine's definitely it's funny because I've been watching a lot of videos on camping recently and on wild camping and stuff, and it's something I want to do next year. But I've rewatched the camping one again, and it's like it is an awesome video. Like just us going out and getting the wood.
Yeah,
you can't really see it too much on the video, but the elation that because we were running out of it was freezing, so cold. I mean, it was this 5th of December, 6th of December, something. It was like -5. It was so cold, which you can't really see in the video. I mean, you can see it's cold, but how cold it was, and then us finding out we could chop through the
and
wet
find
wood
the dry,
and get dry wood and actually make fire. And then skip forward to when we're all sitting around the fire, like we're all so happy. Like,
I mean, obviously you can't see that in the video, but we were sat around just staring at the fire for about 3 hours.
It was freezing to the point where you're like, this is going to be really horrible. We're going to have like 24 hours of like, it's not going to. And then once we had the fire going, it was like, apart from the night, obviously the night was Baltic, but and like thinking about it, because I've watched these like wild camping videos and they go out and they get all the kit and stuff, like going in those conditions with the kit that we had, like literally stuff from charity shops, like Lozzie, not even a sleeping bag, you know, and a pair of jeans, nothing waterproof or breathable. Like it is crazy to do one night like that. It's
absolutely,
and a cheap sleeping bag from, you know, from
I think I got one from Argos or Tesco.
Cheap tent as well. The tents, like those tents, wouldn't have given us any like protection apart from like a bit of rain, really. So yeah, like quite interesting. Yeah, we didn't really think about that too much, but we got through it. We did well.
Yeah, definitely. But it's just, just like that whole from start to finish, that whole experience was just awesome. It really was. My uncle does wild camping. He's got a YouTube channel.
Does he?
Yeah.
What's his channel called?
Hardy Tempest Walks and Camps. I think I'll have to hang on one second. But it's a long one. It is a long. Here we go. Is Hardy Tempest Wild Camps and Walks?
Wild Camps, awesome.
Nice.
I will definitely watch that. Yeah, I'm going to go in probably January, February, and do a couple of nights wild camping.
Nice. That's awesome. But yeah, we got anything else?
One bit I've just remembered was it's very specific, but I think it must be from the Australian episode. Was when you had that crazy woman who just had
my headphones have just died. I can't hear you.
It's it. His headphones have died. When you had, was it candy canes in her fridge? And that was it.
She had wine, bottles of wine, and candy canes in the fridge, and that was it. Not even like milk or cheese or sugar or anything. Sugar in the fridge, but just, you know, your normal bits you'd have in the fridge. But she did have sugar. She had candy canes in there. Candy canes and wine in the fridge. And then we were like, I remember looking at Jim and we were like, this is something's not right. It could have quickly turned into like a horror movie if she was.
Oh, yeah. I feel like that's a good basis to probably start a horror movie on.
Yeah, it would go down well. I mean, it was such a fun experience. But had that been like a psycho guy, it would have been a whole different experience. yeah, like locking yourself in the room because she's like wandering around the house trying to like get in beds and stuff.
Oh my god.
Oh mate, it was so funny. But yeah, just woke up the next day, she just didn't have a clue what had happened. Just totally oblivious. But yeah, the candy canes in the fridge were hilarious. I don't even know why you put them in the fridge.
No, it's like because surely that makes them worse. Like,
yeah, I suppose it
chef-
was Australia, so it was a bit hot, but not hot enough to like melt your candy canes. Yeah, a
No.
little tin in the cupboard would have been suffice.
fuck, man, I'm picturing myself opening that fridge in someone's house, and that's all that's in there, and I'm just thinking to myself, well, this is not going to go well.
Yeah,
If all they're eating is candy canes and they've got wine,
it actually, when I look back, it did feel like like some of these movies will start off normal and then the weird shit starts happening. Like, so like as the night progressed, obviously she started calling me a different name. She thought I was,
oh
I
yeah,
can't remember what it was. She thought I was somebody else, like one of her relatives or something.
fuck.
And then the whole night got progressively weirder. And funny, like we laughed about it because we were like, quite young, but yeah, it could have been made into a movie and it ended with everyone getting murdered.
God, easily.
Is that the story of the woman with the candy canes?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it progressively got worse through the night, and like she started referencing me and calling me someone else, and
God,
yeah, it was so funny. Did we ever show the picture of her? Did we? Like, I think she's like
I
sitting
can't
down
remember.
I think so.
on someone's lap. I've got it on my phone, I think, or on my Facebook somewhere.
Christ, man. I just don't know what the fuck I'd do.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, guys, because my headphones are literally dying. I've just put them on charge. I've probably got a couple of minutes of hearing time.
Okay. Well, we can call it there. It's been a good episode.
It's been good, man. Yeah, I've loved it.
All the clips, and thank you to everyone who sent in their best moments.
Yeah.
I've really enjoyed this. This has actually been one of my favourite ones in a long time.
Yeah, definitely. It's really nice.
And just like massive shout out to like actually humans,
like
real people watching it and sending in clips and stuff. Like, thank you so much. It makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah, most definitely. It is awesome to know. Like you right now that's listening to it. You.
Yes.
It's
an
awesome.
actual human being.
Yeah. Hello. And thank you.
No bots allowed. Yeah, well, thanks for listening, watching the episode, and we'll see you in the next one. Up the APMA.
Up the APMA.